Hey everybody, I'm Kyle Cascarelli. Last time you saw me, I was probably the coordinator of the Bezalel Project. But about 6 months ago, I was offered and graciously accepted the position of Executive Director of YouthWorks Detroit. This is a huge honor, and it's one that I definitely do not take lightly. See, I love the city of Detroit. I love our youth, and I love being able to watch as God moves powerfully in and through our programs here. I'm here to talk to you today about this year's matching campaign. For those of you who follow our work closely, you know that we do these kind of this time every year, right? And you might remember that during last year's campaign, we introduced a new member of the YouthWorks extended family, the Youth Advocate. See, at YouthWorks, relationship is at the center of everything we do. We work to build deep relationships with our youth, and we work to see our youth grow deep relationships with one another, and ultimately, we work to see our kids grow deep and lifelong relationships with Christ. Relationship is the fundamental axis upon which all of our work revolves. So in a similar way, we wanted to pursue a relational model of development. Enter the Youth Advocate. Inspired by the Holy Spirit, our advocate, youth advocates are people who are moved by our work and have made the decision to come alongside our youth and our staff with consistent support. And they do this in two ways. Rather than one-time donations, youth advocates commit to a stable and continuous gift of $50 a month. But more than that, youth advocates are beginning to be connected to our global network of prayer warriors who are committed to regular prayer and fasting and intercession for our youth and for our staff. So each month we'll communicate specific prayer intentions for our youth, for their families, and for our broader community. And each month we will look forward to celebrating together as God answers those prayers and changes lives. Last year, we had 25 individuals who joined this movement of the Spirit. And so combined with the matching funds that were pledged, this means $20,000 were committed to the Bezalel Project. And we're hoping to see the Lord move even more powerfully this year. See, our matching partners were so pleased with how things went last year, and they're so pleased with how things are continuing to go with our programs that they're moving their donation from $200 to $275 for every new youth advocate who signs up between the window of Giving Tuesday, December 1st and December 15th. And our goal is to see 35 people move to collaborate with the Spirit's work here in the city. Now, in years past, our matching campaign has specifically gone to support the Bezalel Project, but in an effort to bring our whole family into everything that we're doing, the funds raised will go directly towards all program expenses of YouthWorks Detroit. So this means that the money that we raise will still buy paints and brushes and markers for Bez, but it also ensures that our high schoolers have crazy games to play and coffee to drink and food to eat as they meet weekly at the Plug and during their small groups. And it also will ensure, looking further down the line, that we can get work gloves and hats and shovels when we start our summer job program. Family, it is no secret. 2020 has been a difficult, chaotic, and heartbreaking year. Our world is hurting, our churches and our cities have become tense, and relationships are often growing strained, and it's easy to look at the pain and the division around us and allow ourselves to lose hope. But we know that the gospel promises that the story ain't over. See, I'm honestly excited because I deeply believe that YouthWorks exists precisely for this moment. Because despite the pain, hope is rising. Despite the division, unity is blooming, and despite COVID, our programs are growing. We've been able to maintain steady relationship with all the youth from the last school year while also getting the chance to welcome 15 new young people into our programs. We at YouthWorks are beyond blessed to be on the front lines of the gospel, bringing together diverse people to celebrate the joy, the hope, and the reconciliation that comes from life with Jesus. And right now, we're inviting you to stand alongside us, to stand for something better, to stand with your sisters and your brothers, to say that the story isn't over. While it might feel insignificant, this donation is a concrete way to say to each of our kids, I see you. And you deserve a space to be safe. You deserve a space to belong. And I'm going to pray and fast and fight to make sure that that happens. I encourage each of you to take some time to sit and to listen. See, if the Holy Spirit is shaking things up in your heart and you're feeling led to partner with Him, to declare with Him and with us that there's more to the story, that there's more for our kids and there's more for our community, please visit the links provided. Thank you so much for watching.